A Twist in Time, Chapter 1, the beginning of the end. Come on, Adora! Catcher pulls her best friend and secret crush by the arm, running with the helpless blonde through the halls of the Horde. Catra? Ugh, do you have to pull so hard? Adora winces, rubbing her arm. The sassy feline just laughs as her best friend glares at her. The two friends wrestle and bump right into Shadow Weaver. The tall masked woman looked at both girls with disapproval. Good, you are both here. Shadow Weaver ushers the girls inside. Yes, Shadow Weaver? Both friends salute their primary mother figure since they were babies. Take a seat, both of you. I have wonderful news. You are both allowed. If you can prove your worth, you can both go to battle, but only if you can pass my tests. As your mother, I raised you both to be strong, powerful young ladies. Now show me what you got and don't hold back. The elderly sorceress sneers as she watches the girl she raised take battle stances. Come on, old woman, you can't possibly know how to take on a kitty like me. Catra mocks as she readies her attack, bringing out her claws. Oh dear, I am such a defenseless old woman. Whatever will I do? Shadow Weaver sarcastically taunts the feline by falling on top of her. Arg! Get off! Adora! A little help would be nice. The poor cat girl pleads, clawing at the ground, still very much trapped under the weight of the sorceress. In battle, you have to be ready for anything, Catra. You must be alert at all times, sleep with one eye open, and listen. Shadow Weaver looks at Catra, shaking her head. Adora uses her baton to whack their mother. The woman just sits there pretending to be hurt. Crying out in fake pain, the sorceress smiles behind her mask. Well, my children, that is enough for today. We will practice more tomorrow. Now off to bed, both of you. Training begins after breakfast. The masked woman ushers both out before closing the door. The best friends continue to play until they reach their bed. Adora lays down, covers up, and closes her eyes. The feline watches for a moment, curling up at the blonde girl's feet before she too soon falls asleep. The next morning, both girls wake up, stretch, and head to get breakfast. The gray slop this place called food was not very pleasing to the eye. But it was, however, much better than the very unpleasant brown kind. Catra sniffs the food before placing it in her mouth, making a face and swallowing. Adora chuckles, blushing, tears forming at the corners of her eyes as she does. What? It's what I always do before eating. You of all people should know that. Miss, I can't stay still when I sleep and kick my best friend in the ribs. Catra pretends to be angry before a big smirk forms on her face. I do not, Catra, Adora says a little too loud, causing all the other young soldier trainees to stare. The blonde girl blushes from embarrassment, hiding her face. What's the matter? Adora, cat got your tongue? Her best friend mocks and jabs Adora in the ribs playfully. With that, training begins. The best friends fight through the obstacles side by side. Little do they know, Shadow Weaver watched from afar. Lasers flash as cat and girl dodge them, using their skills through the simulation. Do you think they're ready, my lord? Shadow Weaver asks her higher up, who only nods, his eyes glowing like two rubies in the darkness.